Okay, so I've had this contraption out here for several years. It is fiberglass. Approximately, I believe, if I remember my measurements right, I haven't measured it in several years. I believe it's like 9 feet or so, approximately in diameter. And I think it's about 16 to 18 inches deep. The walls do slope slightly, but not much. It's probably got a 10-15 gallon part here that drops down lower, 6 inches, that previously allowed all the water to flow to that side, and a pump to pump it out. There's several pipes coming through the wall for different things. This was on top of a local public school building years ago. It was the base to a water cooling system. This is where the water fell excuse me, out of the water cooling tower and then was circulated back out and up again. However that worked. I obtained this. I'm thinking about using it as a fish pond, probably burying most of it. It's got this lip here that's 2.5-3 inches with a couple inch lip here coming down to it. I could bury it to the ground level underneath here and put rocks or whatever around the edge, whatever I need. I'm thinking of taking something, possibly if I set this up, maybe a waterfall on that side where it just pumps it up and over. That's the case, I'll use the water coming back in. Some of it will probably cause a swirl in here so that the sediment ends up going into that portion. Some kind of filter, I don't know, all that'll be figured out later. But well, my plan is to possibly take up here a little bit higher than this, probably not a rock waterfall, I'm not sure yet how I'll do it, but raised up above that, probably some 275 gallon plastic totes cut in half, facing up and painted, whatever, hidden some ways, with plants potted in it for a bog filter. That would be part of the filtration process up there. So just a work in progress. It may take me a while to get this going on. Got to figure placement, possibly in front of my greenhouse. I do have a goldfish pond inside the greenhouse. We'll see. The goldfish pond itself could actually come and be a part of this. It's plastic preformed pond kits. Could come outside and be a part of this. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but just getting started. Anybody have any ideas? Let me know. Like I said, this is a fiberglass type, pretty thick, and none of it's like coming loose or anything. It's all pretty good. I don't know if I need to coat that with something or not. I could put koi in here. Not sure if I'm going to go koi if I do this, or if I'm going to go, which probably wouldn't hold a whole lot of koi, maybe 2 or 3 once they got large. Okay, so someone had attempted to call me while I was videoing and cut that video off. Let's pick it back up here. So yeah, maybe just a few koi. My other idea is to put native fish in here. Either way, it's going to be planted. Part of the edges will be planted as part of the filtration, along with the bog filter being planted up here. It has a small raised platform here in the middle. Comes up maybe 3 or 4 inches. Let's see if that'll show up here. I'll climb in here with it. This thing is sturdy. I mean, I'm 240 pounds. I've walked around all inside it. But yeah, what's that? Probably maybe a foot across. and 4 or 5 inches tall. That was part of the support for the tower that was in here. Anyways, I'll probably put a pot right here with I'm thinking water lilies, so they'll spread out from the top. They'll probably be along the edges, especially up that side, some papyrus, reeds, so on. I don't know if y'all have ever done this. You know that them kind of plants change. It's always a work in progress and a change of the seasons. But give me some input. What do you think? What would you do? I'm thinking I'll probably leave that pipe, and that is I don't know, 4 or 5 inch pipe there with hose drilled on this side, and I can actually run a pump inside that. I could put some screen or something around to filter out fine stuff, but anyways, and choke it on down as it comes up. But we'll see. When I say choke it down, I mean smaller pipes coming up to the bog filters. I may just cut these pipes off here short and cap them, that way I can use them later if need be. Probably not actually take them out or try to fix the side of the tank. I believe this here was where electrical may have came in. You know, that could come in to supply lighting or run hose in here for air stones or whatever. So lots of this is actually conduit here, gray conduit coming to the outside. Lots of possibilities, lots of ideas. My brain just goes crazy. We've had a lot of junk just piled in this thing. I've took a lot of it out. Still a lot of rocks. I'll take out some of them rocks that go back in there probably. I'm thinking there's probably going to be rocks kind of in here and around that to keep, you know, larger rocks where don't block the flow, but to keep fish from getting sucked up against that. I'm not sure. Lots of ideas, lots of plans. Get involved with me. Tell me what you think. I'd appreciate it. God bless. Okay, I thought I was finished, but I'm not. It's in front of my greenhouse. It's real overgrown right now, but I'm thinking this area right here, I may clear this out for that pond. There's actually my outside water faucet right here on this path. I just come this side of it. Do have these banana trees here that are planted in ground, but they can be moved at any time. Probably actually look good beside it anyways. And somewhere in here, put that pond, sink it in the ground. I don't want to block the window, but yeah, I think this may be where I put it. The other goldfish or ponds are actually right there, and I've got to get some more water put in my pond. I just put a pump in there yesterday, and look like maybe I'll have a leak or something. I'll have to study. Let me unplug that. But yeah, there's I think there's like 150 gallons a piece, maybe somewhere in that neighborhood. 140, 50 gallons. Top one flows into the bottom. Bottom one's at ground level. Top one's 6-8 inches above it, and water supposedly comes out. It's supposed to fall out of that overturned flower pot. Also feeds my Dutch bucket aquaponics down through here, and flows back out that pipe on return, and the pump goes down here. This could have a pipe going out there and somehow join up with that pond and recirculate the whole thing. I'm not sure how I'll do that. I may just keep it as two, probably keep it as two separate systems, so don't overcomplicate things. If something happens to one, it don't happen to both. By the way, I believe I come up with about 715 or 20 gallons is what that big round pool is, somewhere in that neighborhood. So by the time I put the chop in half the plastic tote, that'll add another couple 100 gallons up top of it. So we'll be pulling water through you know, between 900 to 1,000 gallons. It's going to be a feat in the making. Probably won't get done this summer. May get started on it, but keep tracking again. I appreciate comments.